It's really exciting. It's exciting because, it's not, it wasn't a given that it would be a giant movie. You've got two actors in the leads that are not world famous. They're young and relatively inexperienced, and the audience is new to a relationship with them. So I think I'm thrilled with the way it's been received and the way that it's being touted as something you have to see on the big screen, because that is how I made it. Well, it was an idea. It's the first script I've ever written. I've never written anything myself, and it was based on a story my grandfather told me. He fought in the war when he was 17 years old, and for whatever reason just wouldn't let me go. And I felt, when I finally had the courage to sit down and write a script myself, this was the story I wanted to tell. It was 2 hours of real time. Takes place on one day in 1917, and it's one continuous shot. That's to lock the audience together with the central characters and sort of don't let them out. You would do a 10-minute take, let's say, and then 9 minutes and 30 seconds would be absolutely magic. And then the camera operator would trip, or a prop would break, or an actor would forget a line, which is perfectly fine normally. But you couldn't use any of the 9.5 minutes of magic. You had to start again. And so some days like that, you literally wanted to, go home and climb under the duvet. But when you got it right, it was so exciting and so exhilarating that it made everything else worthwhile. Gosh, it's an experience. So, I don't suppose I ever wanted to make a message film. You shouldn't really be able to package exactly what it's saying. You want people to live through it, really. And if of any of the movies I've made, it's kind of like 2 hours of real time. You want them to live those 2 hours with the central characters. It's a very immersive film, I think. It's a very experiential. I've used everything at my disposal. Surround sound, you can see it in IMAX, you can see it in Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, all these things. And that's because I want people to feel absolutely a part of it from beginning to end.